There's no one way to heaven, no one way to paradise. It's like television.
What? Let's just roll the intro. Before we get into this, I just want to say that I really love Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is a great comedian for me. I really like his stuff. But then again, this is looking at it from the biblical aspect. And before we get in, I don't want you to have all the mind of, like, why you criticizing Steve Harvey in this way and all that. So before, let's just watch an interview that he had with Donnie McClurkin like 8 years ago or even more. So let's just watch that and then we get in.
Because see, my life is under a microscope. I get sick of that sometimes. Yeah. People don't understand how that is, man, to have your life dissected by people who don't know you. You know, the internet has become this place for evil to dwell. Right. Any one of us can make a mistake. Yeah. You know, it may not make the same mistake I make, but you're going to make a mistake. Yeah. But ain't God forgiving though, man?
Isn't he? So now that we've heard what Steve Harvey has said, we'll try as much as possible not to be that hard on him, but we're going to stick to scripture and look at how things relate as Christians, how we should see it. So enough of my talk, let's just get into the video.
Today I want to tell you about a guy. You may know him for his comedy. You may know him for his mustache. But today I want you to know him for his religion.
Hey, I'm Steve Harvey, stand-up comedian, entertainer, television host, family man. But most importantly, I happen to be a man of faith.
What? Come on, Steve. We know you to be Christian. What is all this? A man of faith, you know? All right. I'm getting critical. All right. So let's just watch the video. Let's just watch it.
I happen to be a man of faith.
Steve is a very successful guy. He has made more money than he ever thought. He has become more famous than he ever thought. But at the same time, he managed to keep his relationship with God closer than ever. Why did you not lose faith as you became more successful?
Ooh, Steve Harvey, my man. I just had to come in when we were spreading all them dollars. This is what I've been waiting for, okay? You're asking him about faith. Now you have the platform, Steve Harvey. You're ready to go. Don't mess this up. You ready? Let's go.
If I could make myself successful, I would have done it a long time ago. I would have skipped so many of the lessons I had to learn. But it's not that. It's a process. Success and happiness is a process, man. And in this process, I was very aware of the amount of faith that was needed. And as a matter of fact, it really took more faith than I even thought I had.
See, oftentimes, people who are religious think their religion is right and everybody else is wrong. There is only one way to God. But Steve's faith is unique because it's really not about that.
What? All right. Let's hear what Steve has to say.
There's no one way to heaven, no one way to paradise. It's like television. Now it's over 800 channels of cable, and they're all pretty entertaining. So I'm pretty sure, man, that to get to heaven, there's got to be more than one route. Because somebody watching another channel or taking another channel than you, they still getting entertained, and they probably still getting to heaven.
Yo, what is all this? What happened to John 14 verse 6? I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Words of Jesus himself. What happened? You see, this is where the problem lies, okay? They're trying to make a project on harmony and togetherness when it comes to religion and how religion is really, causing division. And then all of a sudden, Christianity has to bend to the will of the people, has to be inclusive, accept things that are not according to scripture. And this is the problem. You see, a lot of us are excited when we see celebrities say they're Christians and you're like, oh, he's a Christian, oh, that's good, that's so nice. But most of these people sometimes say things that are really off scripture. and we tend to be like, he's still learning. But these are some of the things that a lot of people that are just growing up in Christianity might take very seriously. Okay, Christians, we should not accept some things. We have a standard. Okay, as believers, we have a standard, and it is very, very important. I'll go more into it, but let's just keep watching. At the end, I'll talk about that.
This isn't just talk. Steve lives by these words. He has 3 sons. 2 of them, he gave them Christian names like Broderick, and one of them he gave a Muslim name, Ali, as a sign of respect and appreciation for the Muslim religion and the Muslim culture.
I named him Ali because I knew then.
That he might be different.
I knew.
And you have no problems with it?
No. Because when you come here, you understand Islam is a religion of peace. Why you got a problem with peace?
It's just a name, but it's a big step to showing respect to people of other cultures.
Well, it's just a name, right? Watch what's next about a mosque being named after Mary, Jesus' mother, and all that. Just watch it.
What Steve did reminds me a lot of this mosque. This mosque in Abu Dhabi belongs to people in the Islamic faith, but as a sign of tolerance to the churches next to them, they renamed the mosque to Mary, Mother of Jesus Mosque.
Can you imagine a mosque with the name Jesus on it? Yeah, the world could use a little bit more of that.
It's just a name, but it's a big step to showing respect.
You know, when I named my youngest son and I gave him the name Ali, I never really understood exactly what I was doing. I had a feeling about it. But now when I look at this name right here, and it says Mary, the Mother of Jesus Mosque, it kind of gives me a little bit more of the understanding. Maybe it was something I didn't quite know at the time, but now it's starting to make a whole lot more sense.
And it's not just about Christians and Muslims. It's about Christians, Muslims, Jews, and everybody else. At a time when religious intolerance is on the rise, we need many, many more of these mosques, many, many more of people like Steve.
We don't need to be inclusive, as in bending the commandments of the Bible just to please people. It is wrong. Live according to scripture. Jesus is the only way. He is the one that can give redemption and salvation. No other way. I repeat, no other way. On this note, as believers, that does not give us the right to disrespect people of other religion, because Jesus said it, that love your neighbors as yourselves. Scripture says, if possible, live peaceably with all men. So that is the goal. Do not preach Christ just in the name of success. Preach Christ for the salvation message. Preach Christ for people to be redeemed from sin. There are people that are on the path of damnation to hell, which is the truth. And we need to speak the truth for them to be delivered. Now, rescue the perishing, care for the dying, and please do not take the words of celebrities as a final word. As a Christian, go back to your scriptures, read it daily, and build a personal relationship with God. God bless you.